Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you. And we want to give a big welcome to both Daniela and Kristen from the Women's Building for being with us here today to present to all of our CWORK participants here live and also in recording. So thank you so much. And I'll pass the mic over to y'all.
Cool. Thank you all for having us. Daniela, do you want to share your screen so I can pull up the...
Yes. Just give me a second.
While Daniela's doing that, my name's Kristen Acosta. I go by she, her, and I'm the Community Engagement Coordinator here at the Women's Building. And then Daniela can introduce herself too.
Hi, everybody. My name is Daniela Flores, and I'm the Community Programs Coordinator. Can everybody see my screen?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. I think it's because I have it. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, how about now? Good? Okay, awesome.
Thank you so much. And today we're going to be talking about some of the resources and services and programs that we offer women and their families. So as I said, we're with the Women's Building. The Women's Building is a women-led community center that advocates for self-determination, gender equality, and social justice. Every day here at the Women's Building, we provide women with the ability to take care of themselves and their families by using our different social services, and the well-being of women and girls is improved by our social justice advocacy. So our current programs right now are the Resource Clinic, which we also call CRR, or Community Resource Room. And that includes information and referrals, housing applications, which includes assistance with Dahlia affordable housing and assistance with the California COVID-19 rent relief application. We also provide public benefits appointments, which include CalFresh benefits, and right now everything is remote. We have a remote financial coaching sessions available, and we'll go into each one of these in more detail shortly. We have Tax Clinic, which is during tax season, legal aid, and that includes immigration, civil employment, housing, and family law. And then right now we also have 2 food pantries, one on Monday and one on Thursday. And we have our family reunification program, which is referral based only, but it includes fingerprinting and case management. And we also have our advocacy program, which focuses on affordable and secure housing, immigration, and alleviating food insecurity. So the Resource Clinic, we help the community find resources they may need during this time. A lot of the resources range, so we really help with anything and everything, and that can include filing for unemployment, finding testing sites and vaccination sites, technology assistance, finding medical assistance, so that can include dental, mental therapy, also finding where to access food, clothing, housing, and other essential resources. We also help with job search, and that includes resume building, cover letter writing, and applying for jobs online. As I mentioned, we have 2 food pantries. So one of them is on Mondays and the other is on Thursday, and they both take place from 9 to about 10:30. We have a pretty long line, so we've actually extended it about 30 minutes. It is registration based, so folks can just show up and then we can register them on the spot. They don't have to be registered prior. And then we also help with CalFresh applications. As I mentioned, we have a CalFresh specialist who helps folks with screenings and enrollments through the phone. And you can call us anytime and we can help set up that appointment. We also help folks with the Dahlia housing application. So this is in collaboration with the Mayor's Office of Housing and Community Development and MEDA, Mission Economic Development Agency. And we help families apply for affordable rental housing. And we have a bilingual housing specialist who's able to assist in either English or in Spanish. And then, as I mentioned, we have several legal clinics. So one of the ones we provide is the Immigration Legal Clinic. So this is remote, and we are able to make an appointment via phone. So our legal clinic is led by our volunteer attorney, Javier, every first and third Tuesday of the month from 10 to 12. And like I said, just call before and we're able to make an appointment. And then we also have a civil legal clinic. And this is a free civil legal clinic from 4:30 to 6:30 on the first Wednesday of every month. This is also by appointment and it's general civil matters. And then we have another one, which is also civil, and it includes housing and family law clinic. This is in partnership with JDC, and this is every fourth Tuesday of the month from 9 to 12 p.m. And that one includes family law, housing, and immigration. So both of these are in person, but we can also make adjustments. Sometimes we do some remotely as well. Right, Daniela? Yeah. And then we have our remote financial coaching. So this one's great. And this is in collaboration with Smart Money Coaching. It's all online, but this includes help with navigating changes in household income, providing money management coaching and setting up a spending plan, providing referrals to local, state, and national emergency services, as well as supporting and contacting creditors regarding existing loans, or assisting in drafting letters to creditors to lower or suspend payments due to hardship. So right now during COVID, this is a really great resource because we're still feeling the effects of the pandemic. And then we also provide educational sessions. So here at the Women's Building, advocacy and community engagement is really important. And we feel the community, it's important for all of us to know our rights. So we provide labor and workplace rights educational sessions. This can include like hour or wage theft, also sexual harassment in the workplace. And then we also have housing rights clinics so folks can know their rights as tenants. We have language access webinars, and then we also offer, we also partner with other organizations and allow them to also speak about their services. So making sure that folks know everything that's available and everything they can access here in San Francisco in the Bay Area. This is just like some of the things we have offered, and we offer different, we have different community events and campaigns that we provide. So for example, during COVID-19, we had the emergency funds and a back to school drive. And then we also have a basic needs drive. Right now, we also still provide hygiene items for women and families. So if folks need like tampons, pads, diapers, we usually have all of that on hand and are able to provide that. And then this is just for anyone who's interested. We have volunteer opportunities that includes the food pantry, job search, housing, tax, special events. And if anybody's interested, we also have a food pantry internship available. So we always encourage community members to get involved. So if anybody's interested, feel free to spread the word. And this is just a little bit about the food pantry volunteer position, and it would be Monday or Thursday from 8 to 10:30. You go to the next one. And then the internship is just a little bit more, duty. So they would help with line management, setup and distribution, and sometimes assistance with like attendance or accompanying our food pantry coordinator to the SF Marin Food Bank. And we encourage Spanish speakers. So if anybody speaks Spanish, we would love to have you. Job search program. So this is for the program that I was speaking about. We would love to have volunteers. So if anybody's interested as well, it's just having an initial interview process, researching potential job opportunities and assisting with the job search. And then also housing assistance. So we're looking for volunteers for housing assistance. So if anybody wants to learn these skills as well, we'd be happy to have you. And the tax program. So during tax season, which is coming up, we're already starting our recruiting. From February to April, we have job duties that include greeter, tax preparers, or quality reviewers. And then we just want to share with everybody this Saturday, we have an event. It's March for Our Rights. So it's on tomorrow at the Civic Center. And if you would all like to join us, feel free to join us. You can email me or Abby, and this is my email right here. And if you all have any questions or you need any appointments or referrals, this is all of our contact information. And also we share a lot of our events or opportunities on our social media. So on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, or on our website, you'll be able to see all of our events, as well as all of the job opportunities or volunteer opportunities. Is there any questions? No questions?
Thank you so much for presenting, Kristen. This has been fantastic and super informative. If people would want to get involved with any services or resources at the Women's Center, is the best thing to call? Is it better to show up in person? Does it matter?
So typically we are doing in-person services again, but everything's through appointment. So we encourage to call first, and then Daniela can speak a little bit more about our drop-in hours, which we're still providing as well. Oh, you're on mute.
Like Kristen said, the appointments are in person now, but we are establishing drop-in hours Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays around like 12 to 2. So if clients want to come, and it can be like for really quick assistance, like if they wanted help creating like an email account, if they wanted to set an appointment, if they just wanted more information about like CalFresh or information about like what our job search looks like, they can stop by during those hours. But yeah, they can also reach us like through like our phone number, email. We're pretty accessible through both of those ways.
Fantastic, thank you.
Any other questions? I know there's a lot of information to cover.
I imagine, do y'all get quite a bit of participation around the tax season? And is it best to try to come towards the beginning to get assistance?
It's pretty, yeah, it is pretty busy. So we'll have, that's like the time when our calls, we're pretty slammed. But I would recommend we start opening appointments in January, so people can start calling in January, and then we can make an appointment. And then it's also in person, which we find that folks prefer. And we're one of the only sites that's in person.
Awesome. Yeah, anyone else who's here today have any questions?
I'm running late. I missed everything.
No worries. Thank you for joining us. We are recording, so I can send this out to you right after.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
But if you have any specific questions, about the women's building, while we have both Kristen and Daniela here, feel free to ask now. We're a small session, so we can go back to review anything that feels important to you too.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to have you guys repeat everything. Questions. I guess it's brief run through what you guys offer, how does it work, or is it like a support group?
I think I heard what are your services around? Like, is it job assistance or like a support group? And feel free to correct me if I heard wrong there.
You heard correctly.
Yeah, so we have different services, and I could go over, Daniela, I could go over them like really fast again, just so
Okay.
you know,
Let me,
since we have time to.
I'm going to just stop the recording here because I think we had a good
Yeah,
session that we can send out, and I'll let us keep going from there. All right.
you could go to the